Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Here's a Might Magic 3. We had left off. We had completed the Return of the King or something like that, which was me just beating the crap out of the demons in whichever area that was. And now we're going to do a Blade in the Back. Gelu must defeat all of Eofol's and armies in this region and cut off any escape route. Without him, the quest shall fail. I feel like I'm going to do something with these errors. I don't know what... I wish it told you what they did, but...
In my operations, information is always scarce and never given full trust. Now, I am told the elemental confluxes we have encountered have allied with Queen Catherine in her war to destroy King Lucifer Cregan. I have orders to move deep into Eofold, behind the main Cregan force Catherine holds at the border. There, I am to cut off any potential escape route. I pray this is not a trap.
Message sent last night told you the following. Gelu, you have been doing well thus far in your guerrilla attacks, but the time has come to make our push towards the EFL capital city of Krila and end this once and for all. While my husband and I march from the south, you are to invade through Avali and cut off any escape route the Kriegans may have. I do not wish to be traversing the EFL countryside looking for this King Lucifer. We cannot allow him to use the Armageddon blade. Not now, not ever. Do not fail me, my loyal Gelu. Too much is at stake. Fire animals, let's go. Let's see here. This one's the capital already. I will wait to just make sure. We're pretty at max. Why is it looking? Okay, so we're already at max for everything. Let's get the treasury. I like that already. That's probably the first one I'll do, obviously. If you use seems big sons of Erebus, you're so gonna be scared. We saw. Sorry, that was rough. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade those guys. I can tell you that. Actually, I might split them just so I can get. You know what? I want to see what those feathers things do. Okay, yeah, that's exactly kind of what I wanted, because I knew Gelu had these. Yeah, his archery skill is going to be fantastic, apparently. A letter arrives from Queen Catherine by Griffin Rider. The rider, in an obvious hurry, simply leaves the letter without even so much as dismounting the great winged beast. Upon ripping open the sealed message, you read in total shock and disbelief. Gelu, my faithful servant, I am sending this letter to inform you that the nobility in Norathi is becoming increasingly difficult to work with on this war. They are beginning to refuse to support me with monies and supplies. Troops are even beginning to be withheld or delayed. They tell me they consider this war at its end. Little do those short-sighted fools understand the gravity of the situation we face. As such, I am recommending we utilize our newfound allies more, as we shall need them to win this war. I have a plan to deal with the nobles, but timing must be just right. Good luck. We are all counting on you, Catherine. Please. Didn't think that was going to take me all the way around like that. Oh, I didn't read that. Something about not liking me. Dude, 30% at this point. Oh man, how many times I have to read? Stemming the tide of escaping refugees when one is looking for the enemy is never an easy task, and this time is no exception. Your troops are combining the countryside seeking out, combing the countryside seeking out those who would be fleeing their homeland in an attempt to cheat fate. You have been ordered to put pressure on the Kriegans from the north, and that you shall. Towards that end, you have set up several teams of people whose job it is to watch the floods and look for potential targets. One of these teams sent word that they've catch a rather important refugee, the arbiter candidate named Sleen, under orders from you. He was brought to you immediately questioned. After several hours of questioning, Sleen finally broke and gave information. The following information: Zeron indeed does have the blade and intending to use it very soon. Also, Sleen mentioned a great smith who was convinced to make the weapon. Pressing Sleen refuses to give up the name of the smith. You figure it is unimportant now. The fact of the matter is the blade is real and unleashed upon the world. Now the difficult part is to locate the weapon and deal with it. Sleen and Change will be taken to Steadwick and stand trial for his crimes. I didn't see that go up by one. Dang. Should have just gone up that way first. We say gonna eat your knuckles, shouts the leader. Knuckles, knuckles, chant the rest of the familiars as at his back, peeking out from behind the leader. Brave warriors indeed. So brave. I'm gonna go back there. Just gonna upgrade 2 of them at this point. Son of Erebus almost here, they say. Gonna paste you for attacking us. Man, if I would just like push right now. Son of Ears coming, watch out, they're gonna eat you. Advance no further, meet our flames of purification on blah. Not that artifact, actually. Note is delivered to you via strange messenger. A corpse spiked to a tree. When you get the note, you are told of how it was delivered. This makes you wince slightly, as it was truly cruel. The note reads, to the murderer, Gelu, this is the only warning you will receive, and it is to inform you I will be killing you and all that you love as you have done to me. This message is revenge for my mother, you monster. Zeron, leader of the Sons of Erebus and bearer of the Armageddon blade. Confused, you have to think back to those you have slain recently. No one would come to mind. There was a succubus on that raid 2 weeks ago, but the thought of her being anyone's mother was furthest thing from your mind as she was trying to drink your soul. This. Shiver in despair for Sons of Erebus shall feast upon thy bloody Thank you. 2 knowledge. Nevermore shall you walk in the light. The Sun Reapers are on their way. Grand Chefs to decorate our lair. Flee now. Fort is your only hope of salvation. I didn't even look at that well. That's a Gelu. Send. Should probably make sure that everyone has a book. He doesn't. I was just wasting my time. Kieran, one of your most trusted scouts, reports that yesterday his team was on watchdog patrol near the area of the Mortanis. They watched a group of demons try to sneak across the border to Avlee, but before his team could act, the devils were cut down by Horror's smallest humanoid warriors wielding slings and short swords. While the numbers of these little people were not very numerous, the demons never stood a chance. They did manage to slay a few, but not enough to make an account for themselves. When the demons were all dead, the little people disappeared in well-hidden tunnel entrances. Kieran and his team were stunned by the swiftness and ferocity of the attacks, but eventually went down to take a look at the battlefield. The little people were in fact halflings. It has been believed that by many of the halflings who used to live in Eafald were all killed, but apparently this is not true. Interesting. I'm an idiot. Alright. And then you go down here. Isn't there? Yeah, there's something right there. Grab all these wood elves. Sure, I have enough money at this point, but I'm gonna need it here in a minute. Once I. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the other one. Let's see. Start here. Never got that one? I thought I did. And I'm gonna send like all these guys out. Let's send this person back here. Blue to get the rest of those guys. He's ready. We're gonna go. Actually, you know what? Should go that way. About to walk in here. Alright. Get a book. Nope. Yup. Okay, let's see what we got. Group of demons appear to be fleeing. Either that or they've been sent on a suicide mission. What a pathetic array of troops. They should be no match for your troops. Hey, Lesser Sons of Erebus, prepare yourself for oblivion. Not today. I already have that one for him. It's interesting that this is like being held for me. I'm actually just gonna plop you here. Sure, might as well. I didn't even see them. The letter is delivered by Griffin Rider this morning bearing the seal of the King of Enroth. Opening it quickly, you read it twice to make sure you know its contents completely, then destroy it. It reads the following. Gelu, this is a letter to inform you, my army is on the move. General Kendall is returning to Studwick to deal with some political problems back home, but his presence is felt with us still. You've done an excellent job thus far with your skillful guerrilla tactics and have the enemy scrambling. Keep up the good work, and may the light shine down upon you, Roland. All this talk of the Sons of Erebus has you wondering, so you summon a runner to visit the Judge Fairweather and deliver a message. Knowing the Judge to be a wisest sage in all Anagaris, you send this runner with a long list of queries on subjects broad and narrow. Your priority is to keep the demon hordes from fleeing your way, but never hurts to know the enemy. True, true, true. This guy has like... I think I might just do her now. Send her that way, or... I might just stop here first. That a while ago. Since I'm gonna wait another.
What do you think?
I mean, they don't have anyone that's super strong, right? I need to go loot it. Come down here. they do have a red one as well. No, that's not good. I mean, they're still going to be pretty weak, generally. I think those orbs give the holder take all those. That's already in my squad here. I'd actually go north with him. Surprise report: several halfling guerrillas have won a minor victory and taken the supply route from the south away from the Kriegers. They shall not hold it long, for the sons of Erebus have begun to rally. If you hurry, you can aid them in getting their homeland back. They are timid, so do not expect them to help you openly. What do we got? What do we got? Early in the morning, the runner you sent to consult with Judge Fairweather returns. He is tired, weak, and suffering from lack of sleep. Good, he has returned. The letter is stored in his things and found after he collapsed. Letter open, you read the following. In answer to your queries, I shall tell you this. Young Gelu of the Forest Guard, the unholy order of the Sons of Erebus is near monastic order of demonics and heretics sharing one desire to carry out the wishes of their liege, King Lucifer. All are well-trained and seasoned veterans. The most evil and devious of their order is the one called Zeron. According to what I have been able to learn, he is their current leader, handpicked by King Lucifer himself for the job. Their times for them may look grim, never count one out, for they enjoy cheating. There's always some trick up their sleeve. Trust them not, even if they should choose to. Good fortune on your quest, Judge Fairweather, Arbiter, and Sage. We're not taking that loss. Alright, well, now that she's all suited up, basically. You see ahead what appears to be a battlefield with several dozen dead on both sides of conflict. The dead demon Ichor fills the mid-morning air with a crisp smell of evil, while their opponents' corpses confirm the rumors that the halflings want their land back. Sickened by the hundreds of dead halflings you forced to leave the scene of or wretch, your men are not so lucky, for not all of them have horses as agile as yours and must pass through the carnage much more slowly. Many empty their stomachs, adding to their virtually impregnable wall of odors and assaulting them as they march. Well, good thing that's right there. Thanks for making that so easy. You can just stay in there for a day. At dusk, last night, a small boy came running into the camp seeking the pale warrior called Devil's Bane. He stumbled in, all haggard and underfed, falling at your feet. He looked up, gazing at your face, and passed out. A couple hours later, the boy revived and spoke of his time as an apprentice to the Grand Forge with Kanzandar. He then spun a tale of working as a simple boy in a forge when long along came these mysterious people looking like fantastical creatures who spoke in hushed tones to Kazanazar, and the whole lot of them vanished in a puff of blue smoke. Weeks later, he was summoned to again work for Kazanazar as his primary apprentice, as a great honor it was indeed. The difference this time was the people around Kanzadar were not a mysterious figure from before, but rather these people were demonic and frightening. A tall, powerful-looking devil sneered at the boy day in and day out, and when they had completed that which they were being forced to create, the devil, called thereon by his minions, ordered them taken to Jagos for their execution. Kanzadar, the boy said, was taken away, and the boy was left to die in a cell. He never saw him again. After only a few days, the boy managed to escape and just now reached here. He had heard of this pale warrior who was steadily defeating the devils these past few months and would choose to take him out. The boy wanted to warn you the thing that he helped create, a weapon dubbed Armageddon's Blade. Were these guys? Those and those. It's not the greatest, not gonna lie. Oh, my game froze. Please don't crash. Alright. Holy. That scared me for a little bit, not gonna lie. Let's keep blue down here, but I just want to make sure there wasn't a chance for that to happen again. I should have went in there. Took way too long. Get everyone out. I don't think he can reach it this turn. But just in case, I don't want to give him free guys. You sit back in here for one turn. Alright, give me 1 second here. Oh, again. Sorry. That kind of sucks because Left this guy in here for way too long. Hello. Alright. Let's take him down now, because I think he's pretty... Why is that quicker? Oh, can I not go any further this way? Just grab a guy here. gonna do because I just remembered. That's what I thought. Your army approaches the city of Jagos. You can see a particular thing. There are scores of men crucified upon the battlements. One in a particular stands out. He has a longish gray hair, full beard, mustache, and strange aura about him. Even while dead, it appears to be, though Grand Force Mythganzar has met his untimely end, and not in a pleasant manner either. Rather, not only has he been killed, but he has been humiliated and put on display for others to mock and jeer as well. You can smell the carnage for miles, yet you are drawn to this place impeccably. Something must be done to stop this madness. Those who follow the Dark One, called Lucifer, shall pay with their lives as a silent vow, you mutter to yourself as you continue up the road. I'll just end this. I don't really care. Keep acting like I care, but I don't. And I'll keep doing this stuff until... I mean, he's got to die, so... He's probably just going to attack that town. Told you. That was easy. Autosave. Alright, that's where we're going to end. Ooh, this is going to be a tough decision here. Between these two. Town Portal will be good. Sorry, but now that doesn't matter. So that's where we're going to end that one. Thank you everyone for watching. When we come back, we're going to play To Kill a Hero. I'll see everyone in the next video.